That's right, everybody. I'm back. How's it going, guys? Welcome back again for some more Tales from Timor. This week's video is going to be a little bit different. So, my brother got married this weekend, and due to circumstances, I was unfortunately unable to attend. However, like any good wedding crasher, I'm not gonna let things like distance stop me from coming to a wedding. So I've entitled this video, Giving an Unsolicited Best Man Speech. Because I don't think there was a best man at my brother's wedding. Therefore, there is no one there to give the best man speech. So I decided that I was going to make my own. Even though nobody asked me and the situation does not call for it. Butting in the things uninvited. It's what little brothers do best. So here it is. Here is my best man speech to Nick and Caroline because I've always wanted to give a best man speech and this may be my only opportunity to do it. Here we go. First off, I want to offer my congratulations, or in Tetun we say parabéns, to you, Nick and Caroline. I would wish you two the best, but after seeing you two together, I can see you already have it. So I remember when I was telling people that my brother was dating somebody and they would always ask me, "Oh, your brother's dating somebody? Oh, what is she like?" And I would always respond, "She's like my mom, but in the most California way possible." And by that, Caroline, I mean that you are somebody who is friendly, thoughtful, and capable of filling a whole room with your personality. To this day, I am impressed by your sense of humor, your style, and your ability to make Nick feel loved. Because you and Nick live so far away, it took our family a long time to meet you, but you were well worth the wait. Next, like any good best man speech, I gotta start off with a story that is very quintessentially Nick. So Nick and I are driving in the car, and Nick decides that he wants to put on this song that he loves by his favorite band. That song, This Year. The band, The Mountain Goats. And I'm sitting there in the front seat, 12 or 13 years old, singing along to this song and listening to my brother spew all these interesting and niche facts about this song. And my middle school brain is thinking, man, this dude's a dork. And as Nick is sitting there talking about this song, he says something to me that has stuck with me to this day. He says, "This is the song that got me through the 13-hour drive home." Dang, I'm starting to cry. And from that point on, whenever I was going through a tough time, I would always play that song. Not just because it's a great song for those types of situations, but because it's also the song that brings Nick home. See, growing up, my brother was a lot older than me, and he left for college when I was in the first grade. So, consequentially, we had a much different relationship than many other brothers had. Nick was never able to come home much, and so a lot of my earliest memories of Nick were talking with him on the phone. However, it didn't matter how far away Nick was, or how long he was away. He always had a way of explaining things to me that just made sense. And even though I was by myself when I was talking to him on the phone, Nick always made me feel like I was not alone. Even though our relationship was a little bit different, there is something that I think is similar in all big brother, little brother relationships. That being that the little brother always develops his relationship with his big brother by the things that he leaves behind. And I have a lot of fond memories of finding things that Nick left behind. I remember reading the books that he would leave behind whenever he left for school. I remember raiding his burned CD collection that he had left behind one year. Fun fact, that was how I first watched Lord of the Rings. And I remember the art that he left behind inspired me to create something of my own, my music. And it was through me finding these things that made me realize that even though Nick wasn't around, he was always looking out for me. And that's what any good big brother does for his little brother. See, there's something that's really funny that happens to us as people. That being that we never really understand how much of an influence somebody has on us until we stop and reflect on it. Writing this speech made me realize that there are a lot of things that are core to my personality that Nick had a significant part in help shaping. Nick showed me my first Hayao Miyazaki films, and that led me down a path of a love of anime that turned me into a certified weeb. His love of film inspired me to study film on my own, and has led me to creating these vlogs. He gave me the audio interface that I still use to make music to this day. But most importantly, Nick was never scared of pursuing his dreams, and that inspires me every day to chase my own. So Caroline, you've demonstrated that you are more than capable of making my brother happy. And now it's time for the little brother to look out for his big brother. So I'm gonna ask you, Caroline, to keep bringing him the happiness that I know only you are capable of bringing, and that you never forget the special person that you have here with you. And now let's raise a toast. I don't have any champagne, so I'll just use my water bottle. To the two of you, Nick and Caroline, may you both bring happiness, love, and prosperity. May your happiness shine as bright as the sun. May your love last as long as forever. And may your prosperity be as wide and as deep as the ocean that separates me from you guys. Hate logo, guys. I'll see you next week. One, two, 3, 4. I broke free on a Saturday morning. I put the pedal to the floor, headed north on Mills Avenue, and listened to the engine roar. My broken house behind me and good things ahead. A girl named Kathy wants a little of my time. 6 cylinders underneath the hood, catching and kicking. Aha, listen to the engine whine. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I play video games in a drunken haze. I was 17 years young. Hurt my knuckles punching the machines. The taste of Scotch rich on my tongue. And then Kathy showed up and we hung out, trading swigs from a bottle all bitter and clean, locking eyes and holding hands, twin high maintenance machines. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I drove home in the California dust. I could feel the alcohol inside of me. Home faced with a look on my stepfather's face, ready for the bad things to come. My downshifted as I pulled into the driveway. The motor streaming out, stuck in second gear. The scene ends badly, as you might imagine. In a cavalcade of anger and fear, there will be feasting and dancing in Jerusalem next year. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. I am gonna make it through this year if it kills me. Congratulations, Nick and Caroline. Thanks a lot.